can't do it. Like, I won't sit here and say, like, I've been seeing a lot of hype about Bobby Wagner. Like, I won't sit, like, Bobby Wagner is a great player, but I won't sit here and say, oh, we need Bobby Wagner back, because I feel like that'd be a slap in the face to all the linebackers in the room. Like, I feel, and Bobby Wagner plays the same position as Fred Warner. So it'll tell me one or two things. Well, mainly one thing. We get Bobby Wagner. Okay, who is we about the deal? Because I know he's not. No, he's not going to sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? I know he's not a special team player. And that's one thing I feel like we need. That's one thing I mentioned. I feel like since we lost our special team coach, he just went to Miami. I mean, not Miami, Chicago Bears. Sorry about that. I feel like we need players who's willing to play special teams. Like, and not just willing to play special teams. I'm talking about dominate special team players. Just dominate special teams. And and the thing too, why I wouldn't like I said, if Bobby Wagner and they end up signing Bobby Wagner, then good, you know, we'll rock with him. That'll be my new teammate and this and that. But I just feel like the linebackers that we have are hungry just because they haven't been paid. They're young, they're hitting, and like Azeez, I can tell you about Azeez. I can tell you his story because I sat back there and I watched his story, the type of story that he had. Oh, let me put this. I don't know, I might be going in and out. Like Azeez, like he had a great year. But I just watched him, like him in the doghouse, the coaches, him stress out because before Miko was the defensive coordinator, he was the linebackers coach. And Johnny was the linebacker coach too. But I just remember they used to be on Z every day. Like he couldn't do no right. Like, and then that made him grind. It made him take every day seriously. He didn't take any days off. He grind. He got his body right. He studied film because he didn't want to be that guy that everybody looked at and blamed and saying that he did wrong. Oh, it's ZZ. We need to move on for ZZ and this and that. And man, he got his opportunity this year, man. He didn't look back. He had his best year he had so far since he been with the Niners. So, like players like that, like, you know, that's the players I respect just because like some of the stuff that I went through, like my early career with the injuries and moving out of position and people saying, oh, I'm a bust, oh, Jimmie doesn't look like this, and then just making me, and I didn't ever stop believing that I was, you know, I knew I was a good player, you know, but I always felt like, oh man, I just don't want to play this position. I know what I can do. I know why I got drafted. I know what position I got drafted for. But at the same time, you know, I was labeled as a bust, really. I was labeled as a player that was average, you know, oh, he's an average player, you know, he's a utility tool and this and that. You can add him here, add him in that. And I really just wanted to be that guy at my position the whole time. But when you're young and you're on a rookie contract, you don't have a lot to say. So you really got to be that. You got to be a team player, even though I'm still a team player, how my mindset is. But that's just it's just my thought process. It's just about like certain players. Like I said, see DJ Jones, another one. DJ Jones battled injuries. I want to say the previous year and this year. And once he stayed healthy, look what type of year he had. Lakin Thomas. I don't witness Lakin Thomas getting drilled into the ground by the offensive line. Head coach call him out in the meetings. Like I don't witness players like that like get dogged out. Not none of the players that I sit and talk to. Them the players that I chill with on off season. Them some of the players that I call up. You know, every now and then we have a casual conversation and we just talk. And then I just learn about those players. And then you know I realize we all similar. You know, we all want to do great in our profession.